Neville Goddard. Is this the real reason your manifestations are blocked? Episode 10, and this quote has been a game changer in my life. So let's get straight into it. What you are assuming to be true about yourself, your relationships, you see, we all have these deep-seated beliefs about ourselves and our worthiness. We might believe things like, I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I don't deserve love. And these beliefs can stem from childhood experiences, past relationships, and even societal messages. He said that our assumptions are the things that block our manifestations. At first, I didn't fully understand what he meant by assumptions. I began to see glimpses of him in unexpected places, and I felt a renewed sense of hope and excitement about our connection. We can either assume that our manifestations are impossible and that they're blocked, or we can assume that they're on their way and that everything is working out perfectly. The choice is ours. Let's say that you assume that money is hard to come by and that you're not good with money. By repeating positive statements to yourself, you can reprogram your subconscious mind and shift your beliefs. For example, if you want to manifest a new job, you could say something like, doubt and fear create a state of uncertainty and unworthiness, which can repel your desires. To overcome these negative emotions, you can practice self-love and acceptance. So be mindful of the beliefs and stories you tell yourself, and choose to believe in the power of your own manifestation abilities. Remember, your assumptions are the things that block your manifestations. So be mindful of the beliefs and stories you tell yourself, and choose to believe in the power of your own manifestation abilities. Accept yourself for who you are, and believe in your own worthiness of love, happiness, and success. And if you have a burning question for me, leave it in the comments below, and I will answer it in a future video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This can help you clear any mental or emotional blocks that may be hindering your manifestations. I am worthy of a fulfilling and well-paying job or opportunities for career advancement come to me easily and effortlessly. It's important to choose affirmations that resonate with you and that you truly believe to be true. What kind of state would that create in your body? Visualize yourself already having manifested your desire and feel the emotions associated with that. This can help you align your thoughts and energy with your desired outcome and attract it into your life more quickly. But the rewards are immeasurable. When you align your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions with your desires, you open yourself up to a world of infinite possibilities and abundance. For example, if you're manifesting a specific person, visualize yourself spending quality time with them and feeling the love and connection that you share. You would probably feel anxious and stressed, and that energy would repel financial abundance instead of attracting it. On the other hand, if you assumed that money flowed easily to you and that you were a money magnet, you would feel a sense of calm and confidence, and that energy would attract financial abundance into your life. It was like a weight had been lifted from my shoulders, and I could finally breathe again. I thought that I was being logical and rational by assuming that finding love was difficult. But Neville taught me that my assumptions were actually the very things that were blocking me from manifesting my twin flame. These limiting beliefs can prevent us from achieving our goals and living the life that we desire. And I was holding on to that story so tightly that I couldn't see any other possibilities. I was assuming that my twin flame would look a certain way, have certain qualities, and that our relationship would follow a specific path. But the truth is that I didn't really know what my twin flame looked like, or what our relationship would be like. I had just made up a fantasy in my mind and was trying to force it into reality. And your world is not working for you? Then question whether or not it is really true, because everything is mental. However, you have a deep-seated belief that money is hard to come by, and that you're not good with money. These beliefs would act as a barrier preventing you from manifesting the wealth that you desire. You start to feel anxious and stressed, and that energy pushes our desires further away. On the other hand, when we assume that our manifestations are on their way, we enter a state of calm and acceptance. We trust that the universe is working in its perfect timing, and that energy attracts our desires towards us. It's important to recognize that everything is mental, meaning that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality. When we think positively and believe in ourselves, we attract positive outcomes. But when we harbor negative beliefs and doubts, we block the flow of positive energy and abundance into our lives. Therefore, it is always up to us to change our thinking. Because of this belief, I struggled to attract the kind of love and connection that I desired. When I thought about love, I felt a sense of desperation and fear, which only pushed my twin flame further away. My negative beliefs created a barrier between us and prevented me from experiencing the deep connection that I craved. Welcome back to my channel. Today's quote is from one of Neville Goddard's most famous works, The Law and the Promise. Your assumption is the thing that blocks your manifestation. So there was a time when I was manifesting my twin flame, and I had some pretty crazy beliefs about him and about myself that were blocking me from manifesting him. For example, let's say that you want to manifest financial abundance. So during the time when I was manifesting my twin flame, I had a strong limiting belief that love was hard to find and that relationships were complicated. But everything changed when I discovered Neville Goddard's teachings and his emphasis on the power of our assumptions. I realized that I had created a story in my mind about how love was supposed to look and feel. When I let go of my assumptions and opened myself up to the possibility that my twin flame could look, feel, and behave in ways that I hadn't imagined before, everything started to shift. This is when I realized that we have the power to shape our reality through our assumptions. Our assumptions become our reality. See, when we assume that our manifestations are blocked, we create a state of frustration and impatience. Let's go back to the example of manifesting financial abundance. One way to change your assumptions is to use affirmations. Another way to change your assumptions is to focus on the end result. It's also important to let go of any doubts or fears that may be blocking your manifestations. The process of changing your assumptions and beliefs is an ongoing one. It requires conscious effort and practice to shift your mindset and create new patterns of thinking. Remember, your assumptions are the things that block your manifestations. So that was today's quote from Neville Goddard. Hope it gave you some insight into why your manifestations might be blocked and how to overcome those blocks. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel for more Neville Goddard content.